Hello and welcome back to another episode of Spookeasy Manor. I am your co-host, Melissa, and Ryan is not here right now. He is currently far, far away behind the camera, making sure this doesn't look like garbage.
Hey!
And we're back.
What's all the news? What's all the news, my precious boy? Eh? Are you excited for Halloween?
Okay. He is having precisely none of it. So welcome to my kitchen. I thought it would be a fun little setup if we just kind of sat down with a cup of something and talked at the kitchen table here. I have a beautiful Harvest kitchen table and I thought, you know what? I want to use it and host a few videos from this table. So today's video is very near and dear to my heart and I'm super excited to share it with you guys. A few years ago, my Aunt Karen gifted me with an absolutely incredible birthday gift. When we moved to our new place, I had been on the lookout for a wood hutch. I wanted it to keep in the kitchen so I could decorate it for the season and make it all sweet. And I finally found one on either Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji. I'm not sure which one. But my Aunt Karen said, hey, you know, your birthday's coming up. I would like to gift this to you. So thank you so much to my Aunt Karen. So today I thought it would be a really great idea to do a decorate with me video where I take you guys along, where I start from scratch, bare bones, nothing on the hutch whatsoever, and I decorate for fall. All right, so let's get a first general look at the hutch, completely bare bones, nothing on it. It is the perfect sort of warm wood color. So there were a couple of key things that I had in mind when looking for a hutch. Now, for one thing, I wanted the bottom shelf to come out farther than the shelves above it. And the reason I wanted that was because I just thought it made it easier to sort of use it as a buffet or use it as maybe like a movie night snack station, things like that. Or a hot chocolate bar. Oh, so many fun uses. The other thing that was really important to me is I wanted there to be 2 shelves above the sort of main table part, not 3. I really wanted 2. And I also wanted them to be big enough to fit a dinner plate. And the reason I was very adamant about that was because I wanted this hutch to remain functional. I thought if we have 3 shelves now, it's getting a little too much like, okay, the only thing this does is have trinkets on it, and that to me is just a whole lot of dust. In our old place, I didn't have a hutch back then, but I had shelves above a stove. It was just all covered with stuff that didn't really have a function, and one time I noticed, oh my gosh, these knickknacks are so dusty, they're like gummy. The dust wouldn't come off. You had to like scrub the dust off because it had gotten gummy, because nothing was being used, because nothing was functional. There are a few other elements that I was looking for while searching for a hutch. For example, these back boards here, I really wanted it to have boards in the back to give it that sort of more homemade rustic look, and there we have it there. Another thing I wanted that was really important were knots. Like you can see here, those little dots, just where you see the sort of blemishes in the wood, that is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. The other thing I adore about it is it has fantastic storage space. First of all, the 2 drawers on top, they're nice, deep drawers. They're very easy to open. They just glide right on. I tend to keep reusable napkins, a lot of really sweet linens. And then, of course, the bottom part is fantastic for storage as well. I highly recommend finding yourself a hutch. You can get them really affordable, secondhand. Look on Facebook Market, look on Kijiji, Craigslist, whatever you have in your area. It is so much fun to decorate for different times of the year. And of course, ours is in the kitchen, and the kitchen is, as they say, the heart of the home. And what better way to welcome in whatever season it is than to have a really cute hutch that's decorated and that's full of good cheer. Hattie could barely contain her excitement. Oh, she can't even take the news. All right, so one thing I really wanted to do was to have the hutch look very warm and sweet and cozy at night time. And for that, you know it, we're going to start off with some lights. Incandescent orange ones for me, please. I love white incandescent lights. I'm not a fan of LED, as I've talked about in a previous episode, but the orange ones come out as amber, and I just love the glow that they produce. And there's really no rhyme or reason to this. You just kind of place them however you want, and that will be the base of our hutch. Now I have these 3 adorable owls that I got from actually a grocery store called Maxie & Company a long time ago. They are just so scrumptiously adorable. I love how handmade they look, and so they are definitely going to be part of the very top of the hutch. So to go with my owls, I have these 2 really sweet baskets. They're both from thrift stores, and I absolutely love how they're different. One of them's a little flatter, one of them's a little bit like the colors are kind of not the same, but they're both really, really sweet, and they'll go perfect with my owls. So for the first basket on the left, I decided to use these leaves that I got from the dollar store. I really, really like the colors, the sort of burnt orange and like really, really warm tones. It didn't look too like fluorescent. I really thought they were nice, beautiful colors like you'd see literally outside. So I picked up a few of those, and into one side of the basket they went. And this is the fun part where you can really play. You can kind of just fluff them up until they look right. And I decided to add some pine cones. They're a little bit sort of snow frosted. That's totally fine with me. I love how it adds to that sort of woodsy element. And of course, now it is time to put in 2 of the 3 owls. I think that is just so, so, so cute. Now in this other basket, I'm going to use this sort of faux natural wheat bunch. It's a beautiful sort of dried looking plant that I got from Michael's. And I just think it's so beautiful and rustic, very country. And so I'm just popping it into the basket like so. And to that, I'm going to add some mums. These are, of course, faux. I got them from Michael's as well at the same time as the wheat. And in goes the 3rd owl. He gets his own little basket, but he's right next to his friends, and they're all having so much fun together. Am I cheesy? Yes, but I'm vegan. I don't eat cheese. I speak cheese. So there I am just fluffing up, and really this is, again, the fun part. You can just zhuzh it up until you're happy with it. It's a little tricky because the wheat is very light, so it tends to kind of fly around, but just keep playing with it and it's fine. And with the help of a kitchen chair, I am just popping the first basket on the one side and the second basket on the other side. Yes, very, very technical stuff here. Next to that, I'm adding this gorgeous family of deer, a great homage to our vegan kitchen. I love that they're all together as a family, all safe and cozy. And next I'm putting this copper pitcher right there between the 2 baskets. I thrifted that. And here are some really sweet Moscow Mule mugs that the light bounces off just beautifully. And this bowl is from Temptations. I thrifted that. So here is a look at the top, and you'll see I added some cream-colored rosebud flowers to the pitcher. I think it gives it a nice sense of sort of purpose in the back. It elevates it a bit. You can see it, and I really like how this all looks put together. All right, we are ready to decorate the shelves. We're going to start off on the top shelf there with this wreath. I got it from the dollar store. Like the shape of the leaves a lot, so I'm putting that right there. And on top of those leaves, I'm going to put this adorable pumpkin covered baker that I got from HomeSense. I thought it would look extra sweet, sort of sitting atop a little tuft of fall leaves. And in the middle of the top shelf, I'm putting this beautiful little wood bucket, and I got that from Michael's. And inside, I'm going to put some sort of creamy, little similar to baby's breath, but not quite. I'm not sure what they're called, so I'm just going to call them like creamy flower buds. And then next, I'm going to add this little pumpkin that Ryan and I actually picked up at Dollar General when we were in Plattsburgh. And I just thought this was cute. I like the pattern and the sweet shape, so I'll just pop that right there. And of course, it wouldn't be fall without some sort of reference to apples. And then I have these little light fake apples, and I'm just going to scatter them around the wood pot. Next is this other covered baker that I actually picked up secondhand from eBay. It's by the company Temptations. They're on QVC a lot. And I found this adorable salt and pepper shaker set. I don't actually keep any salt and pepper in them. I found them at a thrift store. They're just too cute. I love to display them. And one of them has a red bow. It's like his Sunday best. Oh, it's so cute. So moving on to the middle shelf, I have these 2 adorable canisters. I got them again from Michael's. And I'm actually going to put the 2 canisters right next to each other. I just feel like it would look like that if it were, let's say, in a sort of country general store. Yes, that's good news. All right, so moving on to the middle, I have these beautiful goblets from, again, the company from QVC. I saw the advertisement on QVC, and then I went ahead and got them on eBay. The company Temptations. So I have 4 of those. This is their old world pattern. They're nice and sturdy, they're thick, the quality is really, really great, and I love the pattern. And next to that, I have these adorable glass canisters that I got at the store, the Jamboree in Wakefield. Definitely visit the Jamboree in Wakefield. I got these a couple years ago, so I don't think that they would have them in the store right now. But anyway, so here they are on the Hutch. And what I like to do, I was talking about functionality before. I keep things in there that I can kind of reach for when I'm putting a smoothie together. So for example, flax seeds that haven't been ground yet, because once they're ground, you're supposed to keep them in the fridge. But like flax seeds or walnuts, or I'll keep cashews. If I'm making a vegan mac and cheese, I make mine with cashews. The recipe is from Chocolate Covered Katie, by the way, but that's another video. So it's really great to kind of keep superfoods on hand, you know, that you can just throw into a meal and add some good nutrients. And I also find that displaying healthy food in a way like this is kind of more interesting for me to reach for it. I don't know, maybe that's just me. And there's also something very witchy, you know, like about having a hutch with these special ingredients on it. I love it. And to finish off the middle shelf, I've got these adorable fall colored machine washable napkins. And I have this sweet little rose gold basket that I got from the dollar store. And I'm just going to pop those in there. And I will add, why not, another owl? And that one is from the dollar store as well. Look at me go. Okay, I wasn't finished for the middle shelf. I have 2 other things. One of them is this beautiful, it's actually a soap dispenser from Bath and Body Works, but they're kind of shady with their cruelty-free vegan status, so I tend to not buy their candles or their soap. But inside, instead of soap, I put some more of those cream-colored little bud flowers. And as the cherry on top of the second shelf, I put this adorable little pumpkin. I believe that is actually from Michael's. It was on a pick, but I just got rid of the stick and used the pumpkin itself. That stem is 100. Oh my gosh, look at that sweet storybook stem. Love it. And now we arrive at the sort of main floor of the hutch, the table level, if you will. So this is really great for buffets and for snack bars and things like that. Now I'm going to decorate it with this incredible piece that I found on eBay when I was looking for fall trays. This is the most beautiful fall tray I have ever seen in my life. The colors, this is figural, it's textural. The detail on this, there's some of that wheat like I have on the top of the hutch there. Beautiful leaves, beautiful coloring. The bottom of the platter itself is not like bright white. It's more of like a creamy, buttery yellow. And I thought that married so well with the sort of brick reds and the burnt oranges. It's by Fitz and Floyd. As you can see, it's their harvest platter. It has beautiful rope detail kind of piped all around it. It's just an absolute work of art. It's one of my prized possessions. So there it is right there on the main sort of table area of the hutch. So to that, I'm going to add this beautiful, robust pitcher. It's a really cute medium size, so it's perfect for maple syrup or orange juice, like if you're having a breakfast buffet. But I'm actually going to use it to decorate, so I'm going to put some of these fall flowers in, like so. Next to it, I'm going to put this beautiful ceramic pumpkin, and I actually keep loose change in there. And then I've got this gorgeous little teapot that I found at a thrift shop. I love this. I hope the camera is doing the color of this teapot justice. It is a rich chocolate hue that just captured my heart. It's so chocolatey. So just to the right of the platter, I'm putting another one of those pumpkins that Ryan and I found at Dollar General when we were in the States heading into Plattsburgh to do some Halloween decor hunting a few years ago. And then on the other side of the platter, I've got these adorable leaf dishes that I got from Michael's. I'm sure you guys have seen those before. And then there's this really cute book by Susan Branch called Autumn. The artwork in this book is just everything I love. It's super, super sweet. It's like country cuteness. The fonts are adorable. Very magical book, so I like to keep it close by. And another thrift store find, this adorable scarecrow fella. So cute. And then the perfect element to sort of marry fall into Halloween. This is a mug from Spirit Halloween. It's, of course, Sam from the movie Trick or Treat. Ryan is a huge fan, and I must say, that this piece is beautiful. First of all, it's very textural, the burlap and all that, the buttons. It's a really fantastic piece, and the colors are very fall friendly. And then to fill out the corner on the other side, I've got this beautiful orange wood basket from Michaels, and I put more of those adorable creamy flowers. Speaking of Halloween, I got this light from Bath and Body Works. It goes in the wall. It's the one with the projector for the little witch, but I know you can't really see it where I put it, but I still thought it was so sweet with the warm light. So to the right of the hutch, I thrifted this dish hanger. So I have this adorable fall platter from that company, Temptations. And then just under it, I put this plate here. It's kind of not fully white. It's more of like a creamy color. And you can see little leaves that are very like, I don't know, they reminded me of maple cookies. So I put that there just for fall. And then this I actually came up with while I was filming. I've got these two little mugs that I thrifted last year. And I noticed that, yes, they are pumpkin mugs, but they're not like jack-o'-lantern mugs. It's more of a harvest pumpkin mug. As you can see, the one on the right is a bit more burnt orange, and there's the sort of more flashy Halloween mug there. Love them both, but I think for fall, I'm going to stick to the actual harvesty pumpkin mug. And while I was filming, I decided to just park two of them right there at the bottom of the dish hanger. Keep in mind that I just had to move them so that the dish came in front of the handle, because otherwise they would have kind of pushed the dish to the point of falling off. But like this, it actually holds quite nicely. And now it is time for some artwork. I bought two of the same greeting card, and then on one of the cards I cut out the cat with the pumpkin because I wanted him to be with his brother right there. Then I just popped it in a frame, and I filled out the extra space with some orange gingham ribbon. Of course, I am obsessed with gingham. It's so country, and it looks adorable on the wall right underneath the mugs. Hi, Fox. What's all the news? That's my precious boy. Yes, Mommy, I'm a too good boy. That's my precious boy. And then just on the side of the hutch, I put this adorable sign that I picked up at Walmart. It says Farm Fresh Pumpkins. Oh my gosh. And it has the gingham. Also, it picks up perfectly well with that lamp. And now onto the artwork that I put on the wall. Next to the platter there, you have the trick or treat sign. I actually put that together myself with the scrap fabric from the thrift store. And the trick or treat part, I did draw that, but it's not my design. It is literally a copy or an attempt to copy the work of Sarah Ziev Miller. Now, what happened was she has a piece that was sold at Michael's. It literally said trick or treat. It was framed, and I wanted it so bad, but it was sold out. And by the time I found out about it, it was long gone. So, I tried to replicate it, but it is absolutely the concept of Sarah Ziev Miller, and I will put her name in the description and any link that I have for her because she's obviously amazing. Next up, we have an adorable Happy Halloween sign. And I know I said this was sort of a fall situation, but if you look at the colors, it's got that sort of creamy background, again with the burnt orange, nothing too fluorescent. All right, this sign, Getting Cozy, I made that, got the wood at Michael's. I like those stickers because they're one of those kinds of stickers that, depending on how the light hits them, they kind of light up a different way. And then I have some cat food there and these sweet little leaf kind of bowls that I got from Michael's, and I thought that they were just the perfect little size to serve cat food. And then I found this adorable turkey at HomeSense, and he's so cute. And of course, during the fall months, a lot of turkeys end up on dinner plates. And of course, in our kitchen, it is a completely vegan kitchen, so turkeys are actually welcome guests. So I thought that was a really perfect kind of homage to the vegan kitchen that we have. And right next to the little kidney bean table with the cat food on it is my beautiful button back pumpkin rust chair. I bring this up every year for the season. It looks so nice with the warm tones of fall. Hattie, of course, loves the chair. Oh, there she is washing herself. I suppose we'll just move the camera away. And now Ryan's washing himself as well. Oh my goodness. And as always, I've got my star lights in the window. Some people think they're just for Christmas, but nay, they are stars. Witches have stars, and all kinds of fairy tale characters have stars, so they are staying there. And then on the top, I added that beautiful autumn greetings sign. That is from a thrift market as well. It's called Finnegan's Market out in Hudson, and it was a gift from Ryan when we went a few years back. And then I thought the sign needed a little something next to it because it was kind of like empty by itself up there. And then this beautiful sort of wood branchy bow I already had in my house for the longest time. It's from my mom's house and way, way back when. And I put that next to the sign and I thought it was just perfect. And then on the side of the hutch here, I've got this awesome broom that Ryan bought me when we went to Finnegan's Market in Hudson. It is so witchy. It's like right out of a Disney cartoon. And then this sign, again, this is a fall hutch, but I don't mind a few little winks to Halloween because this is very, very country. Of course, the orange is not fluorescent and it's got this sort of country chevron pattern to it. And so here is my fall hutch from top to bottom. It really, really makes me smile. I think it sets the tone for this season beautifully, and I just love it. Welcome when they see how sweet it is and all the cheer and enthusiasm for the season clearly on display. And with the lights, it is just so adorable. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this episode of Spookeasy Manor, and please like, comment, subscribe, and if you would share this video, that would be awesome. So thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi, Bob. What's all the news?
Scratch my nose for 40 seconds.